My name is Alicia. I'm here to present to you today Nutrition and Fitness, Managing and Maintaining a Healthy Lifestyle. I'm going to start off by asking a concerning question. Why is it that the majority of America is struggling with managing and maintaining a healthy lifestyle? It is because of the horrible eating habits and a lack of exercise that Americans are becoming more unhealthy. And adding to that, teenagers are more likely to start eating bad habits and lack of exercise due to frequent outings with friends, going to fast food places, and watching too much television and spending too much time on the internet. So I'm going to start off. Nutrition is especially important for teenagers because once they start making those habits at a young age, they will maintain that when they become adults, making it easier to keep that habit. Teenagers tend to eat a lot of junk food such as pop, candy, and which it can lead to being overweight, risk of diabetes, and a risk of having heart disease. Teens on the go will not have the nutrition that they need because of the fast snacking, and they'll constantly be hungry because the snacks won't have enough nutrition in them. The main nutrition sources that teenagers should be eating should be dark green vegetables, fruits, dairy products, protein, and whole grains. The two most important nutrients that teenagers should be having in their body is calcium and iron. Iron carries oxygen to the muscles and helps fight diseases in the immune system and supports healthy brain functions. Calcium is also very important because it helps grow healthy bones, and according to nutrition.com, experts estimate that for every 5% increase in adolescents' bone mass, there is a 40% decrease in the risk of bone fractures later in life. Iron foods include foods such as broccoli, watermelon, raisins, and spinach. It is important also to have fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. Calcium foods include foods such as some vegetables, but mostly dairy products such as milk, cheese, and yogurt. A body lacking iron can lead to anemia, and the body will be tired and slow. And a body lacking calcium can lead to having brittle bones and lead to osteoporosis. And then when choosing your proteins, it is important to choose lean meats also with poultry. Also having a variety of healthy alternatives such as nuts, seeds, eggs, and fish, which contains omega-3 fatty acids. Then when choosing whole grains, it is important to eat at least 3 ounces a day of whole grains such as rice, pasta, breads, and cereals. Having healthy carbs will help to keep the body fuller and longer, so you won't be fast snacking on not nutritional food. Food is important, and also not to forget drinking smartly. Soda and fruit juice has a very high sugar amount, and according to Nutrition.com, Cornell University researchers say the consumption of soda and fruit juice has nearly tripled amongst American adolescents since 1978. And one 12-ounce soda has a higher sugar in it than the recommended sugar intake, leading to unhealthy sugar in the body. Caffeine is also bad because it tends to have the body lose water. And water and milk are the most important drinks to be having. Milk is important because of the calcium it has in your bones, and then water is important because you need it to live. And then they say having 8 glasses a day is good, but really just enough to keep you hydrated is as much water as you need to drink, also to help you with physical activity. Physical activity is equally important as food intake and the nutrition because a lack of exercise can lead to teen obesity. According to the National Institute of Child Health and Human Development, 17% of kids ages 2 to 19 are overweight. And in a 1997 survey conducted by the YRBS concluded that male students are more physically active than female students. 72% of those males were active, and 53% of females were active. And also 13% more male than female were more likely to join sports through their schools. Many teenagers are just too busy because of certain things such as watching TV and surfing the internet. It is important to cut that time and and not eat in front of the television or internet because it'll tend to overeating that you don't know that you're doing. And food will just sit in your body and you won't be able to burn off those calories with exercise. According to nutrition.com, you should be active at least 60 minutes a day. Those 60 minutes don't have to be boring. You can do it fun, finding motivation to spend time with a friend, going out hiking, biking, joining a sports team, anything that is fun that you're active for 60 minutes a day. And then another thing, it benefits you because it helps you with your muscles and bones, especially if you're taking a lot of calcium, you'll have a very healthy body. It is important after learning about physical activity and nutrition to have a balance of those two. Energy in, which is nutrition, and energy out, which is physical exercising, will help you keep a healthy body. So when balancing, it is important to start off gradually and take baby steps. If you were to transform your diet overnight, you will end up giving up. And if you end up eating some unhealthy foods, it is okay not to worry, just to balance that unhealthy food with healthier foods. And to make sure that your healthy food intake is higher than your low, so that you won't end up binging. And then one of the big things that teens don't really think about is moderation in eating. Like in restaurants, we think the portion sizes are huge, and in my opinion, the food is either wasted or we overindulge in the food that is right there. So, and then that's the thing, we have 3 meals a day, that's what everybody thinks. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they all seem to be 3 large meals. But really, it is better to eat smaller proportions, healthier small proportions throughout the day whenever you tend to be hungry, so you're not indulging when you're like really hungry. And eating doesn't always have to be boring. Foods, some naturally sweet foods include fruits and some vegetables such as yams and corn, and natural spices, and not to be using a lot of salt because of cholesterol. And also after eating, there's always that option to stick a piece of gum in so it conquers your sweet cravings. Some more tips on how and when to eat include whenever you can, eat with other people so you're more social about it and you won't be eating fast, and then you let your food digest and you'll feel fuller sooner. And also, when starting the day off, make sure you eat a nice breakfast that has a lot of nutrition in it, because it jumpstarts your day and your metabolism will be going and you can burn calories sooner. And lastly, make sure not to eat before you go to bed, because if you eat and go to bed, the food will just sit in your body, you won't be able to burn off any of it, and it will be stored as fat. So in conclusion, with keeping these healthy tips in mind and having a balance of nutrition and physical exercise, you will be able to maintain a healthy lifestyle. If students across the country started this new and healthy lifestyle of living, America would be a healthy and more active place.